a lot of men are now leaving it up to women to ask for their phone number, pursue them, holler at them. Is it the Me Too movement that this shit up? Or is it the feminist movement, which none I am a part of?
I'm talking with this man, I'm saying this, you know what he tells me? And now I'm like, is this true? He was like, oh no, like the reason why men don't go up to girls anymore is because of the Me Too movement. The Me Too, the sexual assault? I said, were men sexually assaulting women in the club like all the time? Is that how you approach women? By sexually assaulting them? What are we talking about? The Me Too movement?
We need to go back to how it was, because I don't know how many of y'all sisters is built for this shit, but honestly, I'm fucking not. Okay?
What's going on, everyone? This is your man, Brandon Geo, one half of Residual Impact. Hey, yo, check it. Not too long ago, I saw a video on TikTok about this woman asking a question. And when she was given an answer by the man that she asked the question to, she didn't really like it much.
I really should be studying for my doctoral degree and not talking about this dumbass stuff, but I just have to tell you guys what this man said to me. So I was talking to this man. Oh, Duke, are you okay? Sorry, there's Duke. Oh, Coco. Anyways, I was talking to this man about how in general, like, the men are not approaching women outside anymore. And I think we can kind of all come to a consensus on that. Like, that just isn't happening. I'm 28. I've been in and out of the club scene since I was 18. Well, really like 21, 22, whatever. And things have changed. Things are not the same. And I always equated it to COVID, right? I was like, okay, well, COVID just took away like the confidence, that ability to socialize and strike up a conversation with a stranger, or dancing with someone that you don't know at the club, which also I think is related to like phones and wanting to be cool and not wanting to be exposed, whatever. These are the reasons why I think men are no longer approaching women in the clubs. I'm talking with this man, I'm saying this, you know what he tells me? And now I'm like, is this true? He was like, oh no, like the reason why men don't go up to girls anymore is because of the Me Too movement. The Me Too, the sexual assault? I said, were men sexually assaulting women in the club like all the time? Is that how you approach women? By sexually assaulting them? What are we talking about? The Me Too movement? Yeah, now we're scared to talk to them because da-da-da-da-da-da. I was like, just don't be a creep. Don't be a creep. What? And that he was being very genuine. And like, I genuinely think that other men genuinely feel this way now. Like, it's so annoying to be straight. Like, oh my God, it's so annoying.
If you guys have made it this far, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. And don't forget to click that notification bell so you never miss when we upload a new video for you. Make sure you guys leave a thumbs up. It's completely free and it goes a long way.
Also, don't forget to leave a comment because we like to hear from y'all. We want to know what y'all think. Is the video good? Does it suck? Did you learn something from it? Just say hello. Put a smiley face. I don't care. Just write something. Interact. Communicate. We like those things.
Now back to the video. A part of me didn't even want to talk about this, but apparently there's some women out there who genuinely don't know what that brother meant when he discussed the Me Too movement. When he mentioned the Me Too movement, one of her reactions was,
just don't be a creep. Don't be a creep.
She said it twice. Now, here's the thing about that. After I watched this video initially and I looked in the comments, there were several gentlemen out there explaining that being a creep is subjective. And gentlemen, if you guys know, when a woman finds you creepy, chances are it's because she doesn't like you. She's not attracted to you. But let you be a man who she's really attracted to, 9 times out of 10, she's not going to find anything that you're doing to be creepy to her unless it's really creepy. For example, you're in the workplace and a man that walks up to her probably looking like whoever women find to be super attractive, they walk up to her and they give her a compliment as they're flirting with her. Because she likes him, because she finds that man attractive, 9 times out of 10, not 100% of the time, but 9 times out of 10, she's not going to find that man to be creepy in any kind of way. She likes him flirting with her. She likes that attention.
I think I speak for all women when I tell y'all that we are so sick of hearing, you're beautiful, you're gorgeous, beautiful, gorgeous, everywhere we go. We're sick of it. It's annoying. Unless it's somebody we like, then yeah, tell me that shit all day, tell me more, tell me everything.
She most likely will like that attention from him because of who that attention is coming from. Where on the other hand, let it be somebody that she doesn't really find attractive at all. Let it be the nerdy guy in the whole office building. Let it just be somebody whose attractive level is at a 0 for her, and she doesn't find him attractive at all. But if he flirts with her, she might call it harassment.
Didn't I text you yesterday and tell you I wanted to see you today?
What you talking about? I don't remember that.
Yeah, you remember. I told you to bring your fine ass over here after work.
Who you talking to like that?
Let me show you who I'm talking to since you can't remember.
Hold on. My GPS said I'm going to be there in 7 minutes.
All right.
Okay. Let me hurry up so I could be reminded.
What's up, boo?
I know this ain't who I think this is. How you get my number?
Don't worry about all that, sweetheart. Why you ain't come see me today? You know I'll be missing you.
No. I don't come see you any other day. And I didn't see the need to switch up the routine.
I got something for you.
You can keep it.
Don't you want to know what it is?
No.
911, what's your emergency?
Yes, I would like to file a police report for harassment.
Okay, please hold.
No worries, I can wait.
This is proof that women not only make rules for men that they don't like, but they have no problems breaking their rules for men that they really want. Fellas, some of y'all have been on the receiving end of that. And I really don't like how the original creator who made this video is just invalidating what it is that we go through as men. And that's why I wanted to respond to this. But I say all of that to say, I wish that some women would just actually take the time to listen to men when they ask us a question. You can't just ask a man for his opinion or ask a man to give you an answer for better understanding when it comes to us men. And then when he gives you that answer, you just brush it off and say, don't be a creep. Ladies, some of y'all who are watching, y'all have no idea what it's like to have a false accusation pinned on you. You have no idea. We talked about several different instances to where men have been falsely accused of so many things. And because of the Me Too movement, we live in somewhat of an era of believe all women. We kind of live in that era right now. And in all honesty, it just seems like women are innocent until proven guilty, whereas with men, we are guilty until proven innocent. And that's how it feels, ladies. Like, that's one of the reasons why men are not approaching women the way that we used to, because you never know where a woman is going to go with that story of how we first meet up and I approach you and I want to get to know you.
Back in the days, most of the time, you would wait for someone to make the first move. It might be on the first date, it might be the third date, whatever. It could be the man, it could be the woman. But now, all my friends have noticed that the man has stopped making the first move. All my girlfriends are like, they're waiting. It's the third date, fourth date, a week later. He hasn't gone in for the kiss. He doesn't do any touching or anything. And I've asked my dude friends that are single, and they were like, you don't know where a woman's gonna go with that story anymore. I ain't touching nobody. And it sucks because the Me Too movement is so strong and so powerful for the people that need it, but it shouldn't ruin the maturity that we should have within intimacy and relationships.
You got to be careful. As a man in this society, you got to be careful because accusations, especially if they're false, they could be dangerous and life-threatening. Again, we've covered so many examples on this channel. The most recent one we talked about was Rhoda Osmond, the lady who cried brick. You know what I'm saying? And in that same story, we briefly mentioned Victoria Everest, who went viral not too long ago because of a false SA allegation on a man that nobody would have found out that she was lying if it wasn't for this dude secretly recording her admitting to lying.
Doing other things, you know what I mean? So that's one thing. Two, in all reality, you're killing yourself with a fake rape charge. Can I tell you where? So you're gonna have to put in energy to get a fake rape charge across. But if it doesn't go according to plan, it'll bounce back on you, and it'll be Obviously, there were medical.
I've done all this. There's evidence. I've given him my clothes. He banged me, babe. Like, we had sex, yeah? And he's denying that he was even there.
How can you do that if you got arrested in your house?
No, so one was for an occasion where he left.
Yeah.
The other time he was there, but he claimed that we didn't have sex, but there was evidence to say that we have.
Alright, cool. You can.
I don't care. I want to take him to the cleaners, babe.
When more women who falsely accuse men start suffering greater consequences because they told a lie, then that's when these lies will eventually stop. But because so many women know that they can get away with telling these lies, and they'll probably just get a slap on the wrist, they're going to keep doing it.
The video was provided to the police, and because the video was provided to the police, he managed to get away with those charges. And as a result of that video being provided to the police, I was charged, caution, and I had to go on probation. So I have a criminal record, and you know, that was a decision made by the police at the time. So I really had to pay the price.
We've also talked about Brian Banks multiple times on this channel, the former NFL player who spent 6 years in prison because a woman lied on him in high school saying that he raped her. And that was a false accusation, man. 6 years behind bars over a lie. Don't forget about former NFL player Travis Rudolph, who just beat a murder case a couple years ago because his ex-girlfriend lied on him. Gervonta Davis, another victim. We did a video on that too. Need I say more? I can keep going with this. There have been multiple cases of false accusations from women that have almost gotten these men in trouble just because of what Me Too established. Now, don't get me wrong. There have been plenty of women out there who, rightfully so, can say Me Too because they were indeed being harassed. But that doesn't take away from the fact that there are plenty of women out there who will use situations like that just to falsely accuse a man. But listen, the moral of the story is you don't know where a woman is going to go with any type of interaction that you have with her. You don't know what story she's going to tell. You don't know what she's going to say to anybody, even if you don't do anything to her. She could flirt with you and she could make a move on you and you say no, you turn her down. And because of the rejection, she could say that you did something to her. And guess what? You're guilty until proven innocent. That's one of the precedents that Me Too established. And that's why that gentleman said that Me Too was one of the reasons why men don't go up and talk to women in public anymore. Like, we don't approach y'all. So do me a favor. Actually listen to what I had to say in this video and don't invalidate what a man is telling you just because it's coming from a man. Because you wanted a man's perspective and he gave you a man's perspective. Nah.
Just don't be a creep. Don't be a creep.
That's very disingenuous. And that's all I'm going to say on that. Gentlemen, if you agree with anything that I've talked about today, go ahead and sound off in the comments down below. We'd love to hear from you. Let's have a conversation about this. Because clearly, some women don't believe when we give them answers from a man's perspective after they ask us a question. Ladies, if y'all are watching too, did you learn something from this video today? Y'all can sound off in the comments as well. Love to hear from you. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Hopefully if you didn't know, you learned something new today. All right. And I hope to see you guys in the next one for sure. You know, I can't leave without saying where you are today is a residual outcome of the thoughts you had in the past. Till next time. Peace.